Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we'll be looking at 15 different commands that we can use when working on Kali Linux. Now, the commands I'm going to be covering are mostly related to networking. For instance, we'll look at a command we can use to find out what our IP addresses are, commands for shutting down interfaces, commands for troubleshooting or viewing DNS information, and commands for finding if a device or an IP is reachable. So let's go ahead and begin. I'm on the terminal here. The first command we'll look at is the IP command. So if I do IP-H here, you can see the different options. We'll look at the address option, which shows us the IP address and the interfaces. So IP address. And this one shows us the different interfaces we have on our machine. We have loopback 0, it's 0. We have the IPs here, the MAC addresses as well. Now, if I add a wireless interface, it will show here. Let me go ahead and connect my wireless adapter. Okay, I have it connected. Let me connect it to the virtual machine. I'll select Kali Linux here. Click OK. Let's rerun the command. And now we're seeing the wireless adapter is showing. We have a wireless interface. Once it connects to my Wi-Fi, I should see the IP address. Right now it's saying it's down. And it has connected, it's saying state is up, and I'm seeing an IP and the MAC as well. Let's clear this. I'll do IP-H again. The other option we have on here is the link option. This one shows us just the MAC addresses. So IP link. And this is just going to show us the interfaces and the associated MAC addresses. We'll move on to the next command. It is the ifconfig command. This one also shows us the interfaces and the IP addresses, MAC addresses. So it's similar information as IP address, just a different display format. Now with ifconfig, there is other options available to us. So later on in this video, we'll see how we can use the up and down option. Before that, let's look at another command for viewing interfaces. Now this command is just for looking at the wireless interfaces, and it's the iwconfig command, and this one just shows us information related to the wireless interface. So this WLAN 0 interface here, you see the ESS ID, we see the mode, managed mode, we see the access point, MAC address, and other information here. And there's other values that we can set using the iwconfig command. So all these values such as channel, rate, mode can be set using the command. Okay, that's the command for just the wireless interfaces. Let's move on to the next command. The next command is going to be the rfkill command. So rfkill. And with this command, if we just type it and press enter, it shows us the wireless interface. We got a ID number, the type, and it says soft unblock, hard unblock. Now this one, what we can use it for is to disable the wireless interface. And to do that, we just type in rfkill block, and then we put the interface ID. In this case, it's 0. Press enter. And if I rerun the command, you see it says blocked. And if I do IP address, you see that its state is down and it doesn't have an IP address. Now to bring it back up, we can use rfkill again and then unblock, and then the interface ID of 0. rfkill, now it's back to unblocked, and if I did IP address, it should be back up. State is up. Now earlier on I mentioned we can use ifconfig to disable the interface also using the up and down option. To do that, all you have to do is you can say sudo ifconfig, and then the interface name here it's WLAN 0, and then you can say down or up. And if you do IP address, it should say state is down. to bring it back up, we run the command and change this to up. And then let's do IP address. And let's do it again. And its state is up. We'll look at the next command here. The next command is the ping command, and this one we just use it to check reachability of a site or an IP of a device. So you can run ping, and then you can do -C here for the count of the number of pings or ICMP echoes you want to send. So let's say 2, and then we'll send this to, let's say, google.com. And we're seeing it send 2 packets and receive 2 packets back. If you don't receive anything back, that means that site or the IP is not reachable. We'll continue on, and the next set of commands are for DNS, for looking up your DNS information or for troubleshooting DNS. The most commonly used one is the nslookup command. So nslookup, and then you put, and then here you put the name of the site, google.com. It shows you the DNS server you have configured. If you have one configured, the port 53 for DNS. Then it's going to return the IP address that's associated to the website, google.com name, and also it shows us the IPv6 address. The next command is the dig command. So dig google.com, and it returns a little bit more of information, and there's also an answer section where it shows us the IP address for that site. Also shows us the server, DNS server, the port, and even the protocol UDP and the time. The last command that has to do with the DNS is the simple command or simple tool host google.com, and it just gives us the IP for that site as well as the IPv6 address. We'll move on to the next command. The commands we're going to be looking at next are for seeing devices that are on our local network. We'll start with the app command. Now app maps IP addresses to their MAC addresses, and it also allows us to see other devices on our network. So if you do app, enter. So on our network right now, we can see we have these 2 IPs, 172.16.1.4. Then there's the hardware address or the MAC address, and there's another IP here with an associated MAC address. If I was able to ping a device on this local network, it should get an entry. So let me go ping, let's say 2 to 172.16.1.11, and I will run the app, and now I'm showing that IP with the associated MAC address. The other command that shows us devices on the network and whether they are reachable is the IP neighbor command. So this one is going to show us an IP address, and then it's going to show us the interface via which it's reachable, and then the MAC address and whether it's reachable. So we see that the one we just pinged is reachable, then this one is also reachable, and this one is stale. So if I was to do another ping to 10, and we run the IP neighbor command, if I do it a few times, should be able to see that it's reachable. Okay, the last set of commands are for checking what we have configured as our default gateway, and also for checking the networks that are reachable. And we can also use some commands to check the number of hops or to trace the number of routers we jump to get to a site. So let's look at the IP route show command. This shows us our default gateway. So we have 172.16.1.4 via the ETH0, which is the wired interface, and then there's 192.168.1.1 that's reachable via the wireless interface. Then there's 2 networks here that are reachable, one via the wired interface and one via the wireless interface. The next command is the traceroute command. So the traceroute command shows us how many hops or how many routers we're jumping to get to the site. So traceroute and then the name of the site, google.com. And as you can see here, we go through our gateways and then we go through the different ISPs, about 8 or 9 of them before we get to our destination. The other command we can use is tracepath, and then we'll do google.com. And in this case, it's not installed. So let's install it. And then we run the command. Okay, and as you can see, it's timing out. So this one is not as reliable as the traceroute command. So I'm just gonna Control C to end it. So that's all for the commands. Those are the different commands that are available to us, or the different tools that we can use when we are working with the Kali Linux machine and we are doing something to do with the network. I hope this information has been helpful. I'll catch you in my next video. Thanks. Bye.